Always so good thing he didn't go to City. Good thing Rice didn't go to City. Can you imagine City with Rodri and then Rice next to him? And then having Kovacic as well? And then De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva? Thank God he went to Arsenal. Someone who can play next to Partey or lead that line by himself. Someone who can go into the final third and do something like this. Arsenal, oh my days, take a bow. You guys have been amazing. Amazing from Arsenal. Declan Rice to Arsenal.
I gotta admit it. I did not see this coming.
At all.
In a million years.
At all.
I did not see this coming.
I always thought that Declan Rice would be going to either Chelsea or Man City. I did not think that he was going to go to Arsenal. Round of applause to Edu. Round of applause to Arteta for being able to sell to Declan Rice this idea, this project that they're trying to build. And I think this Arsenal team, as good as they've been, the football that they've been able to play, for them to bring in Declan Rice, and we'll also make a video on Kai Havertz in a minute, but this added depth they're adding into their team, this added quality that's being brought to Arsenal, I think that they deserve praise. And Arsenal looking scary. Arsenal looking scary. You can call last season a fluke, but one thing you can't deny about Arsenal is that the way they play football at the minute under Arteta is beautiful. And now having Partey and Rice behind Odegaard is looking very good. Without wasting any more time, let's react to Declan Rice and let's talk about why he is a good fit to this Arsenal team. Let's look at his highlights from this season. As per usual, I'll leave the link to this video in the description. And with Rice, I think it is fair that before we talk about his game, what he brings on the pitch, things like this, the ability to go on and produce in the final third, but it is also the intangibles and the defensive side of the ball as well. But to me, it's also the intangibles that Declan Rice is going to be able to bring to this Arsenal team. You're talking about a team who last year was able to compete, but then what a finish. You're talking about a team who last year was able to compete, but then who the last few match days, they just crumbled. Bringing in a guy like Rice, who can also be a leader in the dressing room, someone who's respected around the league. On top of that, someone who has the footballing ability to do things like this, to go on, take players on, to go on and ping balls right, left, right, and center. Someone who's versatile, who can play as a 6, who can play as an 8. Someone who can play next to Partey or lead that line by himself. Someone who can go into the final third and do something like this. Arsenal, oh my days, take a bow. You guys have been amazing. Amazing from Arsenal. This man is just a tractor on the pitch. Everything. Nothing goes through him. He just takes on everything. And he also has that quality, he has that finesse, that dribbling ability. The ability to then ping balls like this. Okay, that wasn't a good example. That wasn't a good example. Someone's not able to, he's not scared to pull in a tackle like this. You just need someone like this in your team. The tenacity that he adds to the game. Look at that. Someone who's always head up, trying to push forward. That's why he's so good thing he didn't go to City. Good thing Rice didn't go to City. Can you imagine City with Rodri and then Rice next to him? And then having Kovacic as well? And then De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva? Thank God he went to Arsenal. Good tackle there. Tackle on straight away, head up. How can we progress the play? There's a perfect ball in. How do you not want this guy in your team? Great ping as well there. Wins the ball there, fantastic. You just want a player in your team, and also, you know, just getting off the Arsenal topic for a second, is like, even with the English national team, you're looking at having Rashford and Saka on either wing. You're looking at midfield with Rice and Jude Bellingham. It's like, how what are we saying about Southgate if he doesn't win next year? You have these type of players in your team, players that are going for 100 million left, right, and center. Man, you have to perform next year. Good ping. Such a complete. I think that's one of the best ways to describe Declan Rice. Such a complete midfielder. You know, he's no Kevin De Bruyne in the final third, but he's still good enough to get you a nice cross in. Still good enough to get a goal outside the box. Good enough to still playing a nice through ball. Takes a player on 1-on-1, no problem. Such a complete midfielder is actually insane. Not scared to get stuck in at all. Excellent reading of the game there. Can you play the pass? He plays the pass as well. What more can you ask of your CDM? Wednesday keeps it under control. Fantastic. I always thought he was going to go to Chelsea. I always thought he was going to join Mason Mount, but I think it also makes sense now because Mount is gone. It's like if one of the reasons why he was going to join Chelsea was because of Mount, and now Mount is gone, kind of makes sense for him not to go to that team anymore. Takes it inside. Nice ball whipped. Look, a bit too high, but still. Gabriel Jesus next season, man, being fed by the likes of Partey, Rice and Odegaard, and then also Saka and Martinelli on either wing. That's the time to get at least 15 goals. Come on. Again, perfect reading of the game. Always anticipating. This man rarely ever reacts on the pitch. He is always proactiveness. Always anticipating what the opponents will do, and then trying to be the first one to that moment before the other team gets to it. Perfect tackle on Walker there. You just need someone like this in your team, man. This guy's just class. Rice is just class. Chase down tackle. There you go. Wins it there as well. Good ball. Can he finish? Go on, son. Again, Arsenal hit the jackpot. And even here against Kevin De Bruyne. As I said, this man rarely ever reacts. If you know, you know. It's always anticipation with Rice. And that's what gives him the edge. Always anticipating what the other team will do. He also got that. He also has that technical ability, the ability to take a player 1-on-1, the ability to put a free ball in. Come on. Thank you very much for watching the video until the end, guys. You're much appreciated. If you enjoy this type of content, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, share. Do all those things to help me grow this channel. Once again, you're much appreciated, and I'll see you guys soon.